forgot to give Shona her Christmas present yesterday. I was with Timmy, my brother, in their house yesterday, and he gave me my birthday card and stuff, you know, for my birthday today. And I gave everyone else their Christmas presents, including Timmy, but I forgot Shona, so I just sent him a text, saying I forgot her present, but I'll see him over the Christmas. So hopefully I will, please God. So I have a present here. It's mug that changes colour when you put it into water. If you put it into water, it changes colour, you see. If it's blue, if you put it into water, it changes black. So it's a mug that changes colour. I have one of those mugs already. I have a horse mug that changes colour if you put it into water. So it's kind of like magic. It's kind of like a magic mug. It's kind of like a magic mug. Changes colour if you put it into water. It's great. It's magic. It's a great mug, you know. So it's something that she would like, you know. So I thought, well, she will. But I think, well, at least I hope she'll like it anyway. It's something different, you know. Something different. So so hope she'll like it, please God. So just 1 second now. What I'm doing? Oh yeah, I do a touch of the bathroom. The kitchen's a bit of a mess as well, but I can't seem to get the right angle for the camera for the kitchen. It all seems to come out very dark. The only way I can get bright is when I film the other side of the kitchen, by the other side, you know, when at the side where I used to film, you know, when I was facing, when I stood by the window, facing out, facing the door, when I stand on the opposite side, you know, because I'm filming in the kitchen side, I was filming the opposite side and behind the kitchen area, but it's more brighter. So I'm not too sure. I might have to film the other side because it's more brighter for some reason. This side, the new side where I'm filming, you know, where the sink area is, it's very dark. So I think the other side seems to be more brighter because where the table is where the light is. You see, the light is where the table is. It's more brighter down there. It's very dark about where the sink area is. But unfortunately, when I'm at the other end of the kitchen, at the other end, you see, fortunately he can't see the sink because it's blocked by the radio. But this is the only side of the kitchen that you can see me better because it's more brighter. Because they can see me a lot better because the light is shining on me, you see, because it's more brighter that side. See, the light is it's lighting on my face. See, it's lighting on my face. You know, I'm much better. I'm facing the light, you see, when I'm filming from that end, where the table area is. See, by the kitchen, where the sink area is, it's very dark. I'm looking at myself. I look more like a shadow. I look more like a shadow from where the sink area is. So I don't know what I'm going to do because I like filming myself in the kitchen as well. You see, it's nice to film all different areas of the apartment, because I like to show you off. I like to show my apartment off to my viewers. I'd like to show the viewers off I like to show my apartment off to my viewers. I like to see them, show my viewers where I live. I like to show them where I live, you know, what my apartment is like as well. So so it's nice so we get there, you know, see what you think of it. Like, cause so far I'm getting lots of likes for the footage in the kitchen. I get a lot of likes for the footage in the kitchen. I get likes for the some views for the hall. Well, I would like more views. I would like to get my figures go up a little higher. I'd like to get my views up a little higher. I'd like to get my numbers up a little higher with the views. I'd like to get more views, and I'd like to get the figures of my views to go a bit higher, because they're all quite low. My viewing figures are very low, and I'd like to get them up higher if possible. Because they are quite low. So some of them a lot of them have got no views. Some of them only got as low as 1 view or 2 views. So I'd like to get more people higher. I'd like to get more views of my videos. You know, it'd be great if I can get more views on them, because they are quite good. There are a lot of quite good things on my videos. So a lot of very interesting things in my videos, and especially a lot of the stud videos. A lot of interesting stuff. There's a lot of interesting stuff in the stud. You know, me with the horses, especially me with the horses, and you can learn a good bit. You learn a good bit about the horses and the stud. You get a bit of education about the horses at the stud. If you watch my videos, you learn a lot about the horses, a lot about the horses that you never knew before. You get a bit of education about horses. You know about the whole cycle about a horse's life, from birth right up to its training, about it from you know, the cycle from birth right to when it gets weaned, and you know, it becomes the yearling, and then it goes to the sales, and when he starts his training, it goes into the tracks, and then from and he starts his racing career, right? His racing career, you know, he goes to the flatter, he goes to the jump, and then it goes through the retirement, it goes in stud career. You know, then to bring in the next generation. It's all different, and not all horses necessarily go into the racing world. Some go into other sports like dressage, or they go to show jumping, or other events. You know, they do different eventing. You know, and they do other things. You know, some are used for children with special needs. They go to different schools with special needs. So they're used for equine therapy. You know, therapy. You know, the therapy. There's some horses are used for therapeutic reasons. You know, equine therapy. You know, people suffer from depression, or people who are in prison, who want to change their ways and move on to better things. They go to equine therapy to help that, to change their lives. And people who are being sexually abused, are being through mental issues, or who've been through domestic abuse, or beaten up, or through alcoholism, all that kind of stuff. Horses are great healers for all of that. So they're used for all different reasons. So you learn a good bit about horses. And within the Irish Racehorse Experience Centre in the Irish National Stud is open in spring. So if you watch my footage of the Irish National Stud, you get all the info about that. And you can also get the info also on the Irish National Stud website, www.irishnationalstud.ie, and you get all info on my Twitter @HorganTania, and you'll also get my my YouTube. I've changed my YouTube address, by the way. It's Equine Lover 19. Equine Lover is one word and space 19, which is a digit 19. Equine Lover, one word, space 19. 19 is the digit 19. So Equine Lover 19. That's my new YouTube username. So, and you can look under all that information on my YouTube, plus @HorganTania, my Twitter page, and the Irish National Stud at www.irishnationalstud.ie. You get all the information and all of that stuff that you need to know. And And you should go and visit the Irish National Stud, and as well, because it's open to visitors. It's owned by the government, so it's open to visitors. And it reopens on the 8th of February next year. It opens on the 8th of February next year, unless things change due to the COVID-19, which hopefully it won't, please God. Hopefully things go well with the vaccines and stuff. Hopefully things will be okay. It will stay, the date will stay the same, and hopefully vaccines will be all sorted by next year, and things will go well, and hopefully things will run smoothly, and hopefully we'll have a better year at the stud next year. A better year. We'll stay there a lot longer than we did this year. We only been there for about roughly 3 months this year. 3 months. That's all we've been there. 3 months. And that's all we've been so far at the stud this year. 3 months. 3 months. Which is 3 months, that's all we've been at the stud this year. 3 months. Which is probably the worst year I've ever had at the stud this year. 3 months. It's probably the worst year ever that I've ever had at the stud. 3 months. It's terrible. So hopefully next year I'll have a better year, please God, and big improvement, and it will go more smoothly as well. So, but anyway, and the Irish Racehorse Experience Centre reopens in the spring next year, so probably be January, February next year. So you should pop in and have a look around, and they'll give you they'll have all the information about all the different cycles of the horse. They'll have all different videos. They give you tablets, and you select all different options. You're only able to hear the videos if you put earphones on. They give you earphones and a tablet, and you go around different sections of the museum or the Racehorse Experience Centre, and they watch it. They show different videos, but you're only able to hear the videos if you wear the earphones. And they give you all the selections. They give you all different. There's different areas. So they have races, and you can bet on your favourite horse, and they have a virtual race course, and they have plastic horse heads as well. But you have to pick a jersey, whatever jersey you want, and you pick a horse, and you enter a race. You pick a horse, a favourite horse, and you take part in a race. And you pick whatever jersey you want, what colour jersey you want. You pick a horse, and you go onto these plastic horse heads. So say we went to the Irish Racehorse Experience Centre there, had to have a look around, have a tour before the lockdown on the 8th of September, I think, with Liam's mum. We got an exclusive tour around it, and we had to make an appointment up. We had exclusive look around it, had a tour, and you pick a horse. So I sat as well, and so you choose their jersey. They give you all different jerseys, and you pick a colour, but this was selecting a colour on the tablet. So I chose pink, different shades of pink, and a different design. So now the horse, sat on the horse, so I sat as well. And so we started the race. So then we went into a virtual starting gate, and then the race started, and so we started the race, and we were going through a virtual race course. It was actually a real race course, not an actual making up race course. It was actually a real race course, and I won the race. And there was a race as well. It was one of the sections. There was races on, and it's all different race horses, and they're all different SARs. And I chose one, and the SAR was Dawn Approach, and I was number 5, and he won as well. So I won twice, not once but twice on the day. So I was lucky, had a lucky day. So I won twice. So it was a good day for me because I won twice. So if you're able to pick a horse, if you want a horse, you bet on a horse, and they give you fake money, and it was such a great fun. And then they have a fake golf ring as well. You might imagine that you're at the sales, and imagine you're at the races and stuff. It's an incredible experience. So I recommend you have a look around it and stuff. And I'm probably not explaining it to you very well. I'm probably not explaining it to you very well how it works. You probably need to go and see it yourself, or talk to the staff and get them to explain it to you a little bit better. But I'm giving you kind of general idea. I'm giving you kind of general idea what it's like. But you're not allowed to film the tour. But they give you a video. There's a video link at the end of the entrance. At the entrance as you go in, there's a video link, and they give you an update of yourself doing the race. that you took part in, the video of yourselves doing the race that you took part in, the virtual race. They give you that, and you filmed the race that you took part in was filmed. You're filmed. See, the video that you do is filmed on camera. It's filmed on camera, so you're able to watch the video back of yourselves taking part in the race. You're able to watch the video back of yourselves doing the race that you took part in. That's the only thing that you're able to film, is the race that you did. So you're able to watch it back, the video that you did, and the race that you did. You know, like the virtual race course. You're able to watch the video back because the race that you did was actually filmed. See, it's actually filmed. The race that you do is actually filmed on camera, on video. So you're able to watch it back on the video screens. They have video screens, and they have TV screens at the entrance as you go in, and they show you the video back of yourselves doing the race. And that's the only thing that you're allowed to film. You're not allowed to film the actual tour itself, unfortunately. And you have to wear a mask as you go in the door. You have to wear a mask at all times. The whole way through the tour, you have to wear a mask as well. That's the only thing. And so that's another thing. It's also too bit of a nuisance as well. You have to wear a mask. But hopefully next year you won't have to wear a mask. Well, hopefully never not too long anyway. Please God. But anyway, that's kind of the ins and outs about the Racehorse Experience Centre and stuff, and about the reopening of the stud and stuff like that. But I'm looking forward to it when it reopens. And I was hoping it was open earlier because of the COVID-19, but a bit of a nuisance. But would have been nice if it was opened earlier on. But because of the COVID, they were mentioning January, but fortunately not. But anyway, because I was talking to Caroline about a month or 2 months ago, when she was mentioning January, but suddenly they've changed their mind and they go back to February again. And funny enough, it's actually opening the actual day that opened, the actual date that it opened, exactly 4 years. It'll be exactly 4 years next year. It'll be exactly 4 years and next year that it opened, and that actual date. It'll be 4 years since the stud opened. 4 years since Liam and I started. Since Liam and I started, it'd be actually exactly 4 years since we were at the stud. Exactly 4 years that we were at the stud when it opens next year on the 8th of February, because that's the actual day 4 years ago that Liam and I went to the stud. It'll be 4 years next year on that actual date that Liam and I went to the stud. 4 years next year on that actual day, the 8th of February next year. 8th of February next year, 2021, Liam and I will be 4 years in the stud. 8th of February, the actual day that it opens, because that's the actual day it opened. Exactly 4 years next year, when we started going in 2017. So funny enough, that's really a coincidence now, isn't it? Because that's the actual day that it opened, 2017, the 8th of February. So it'll be exactly 4 years. So we'll be exactly 4 years at the stud on the day it opens next year. So 4 years exactly. So that'd be